Hello everybody, I'm Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. Excuse me for my voice at any point during this. I have a pretty bad head cold, which sucks because it's the middle of summer in Australia, so you both get really humid and hot and also have a cold. It's a horrible combination. In any case, apologies for that, but last time we may have let a lich go. And he may have run out here and killed a bunch of magisters. So we're going to follow his trail and see where it is exactly that he went. This way by the look of it. Weird camera angle, but okay. We found him.
The creature devours the corpses as a vulture devours carrion, stopping only as you approach.
I have my freedom. You have your reward. Do you not recall my warning?
His warning was for us to stay out of his way.
He drained me. Let me feed. Oh, I cannot control the hunger.
In Mortis's dungeon, it called itself Zarach. Demand you know more.
In life, I was a wizard. As close to Amadia as skin to flesh. In undeath, I am a lich. Source still streams through my bones like blood through veins.
This is disgusting and despicable. Confront the creature. It must explain this carnage.
The world won't mourn a few meat bags for long. I must be free of Mortis. He might cloak himself in skin, but his innards still rot. Rip away his hide, and he's a mere grub. Yet he's also a conduit to the void. A mouse with the power of a mountain.
Interesting.
My source was his lifeblood. Now, my hunger must be sated. My soul will be mine again.
Ask how he plans to retrieve his soul.
My soul jar waits in the hills. Each taste of living source is like a healing salve. When I am full, I can finally open the reliquary that holds it.
Going for the kill, there's no justifying this beast's rampage.
Then you are my next meal. My soul is within my grasp.
I should be able to kill him. Alrighty then. Losa wasn't in the battle, which kind of sucks, but she's here now. I kind of have to go through magic armor here because, well, quite frankly, I don't have enough to go through physical armor. Annoying. I may just straight die here. It's a possibility. A distinct possibility. I think I'm dead next turn. How much health do I have? Yep. I should have rezzed. Excuse me. I should have rezzed. I didn't. I also, from memory, I think it actually may be better to allow the Lich to keep feeding. Because I think you can get a reward from the end of the quest if you get all the way to his reliquary. Sorry, Solara. So I think I may actually let the Lich keep feeding. I think that's something I'm gonna do, actually. So that was kind of a pointless fight. I probably speed through it, actually. But this time, I think what I'm gonna do...
devours the corpses as a vulture devours carrion, stopping only as you...
I have my fleet. He trained me. In life, I was a wizard. The world rip away. My source was his lifeblood.
There you go. Ask if there's something you can do. Ask if you spare others if you sacrifice your source to it.
Well, look at you, all noble. I can't promise that your sacrifice will fill my belly. But if it sates me, I won't seek more.
Agree and sacrifice a source point to the creature.
It reaches out with its brittle fingers, and you hesitantly offer your hand. In an instant that feels like an eon, your source flows into the famished creature.
A fantastic line. In an instant that feels like an eon.
Oh, refreshed and refilled. Oh, you won't need to worry about your precious innocence anymore. Join me at my reliquary. I will take my soul. You will take what remains.
Cool. So he won't kill anybody else, and we solve that essentially without going into the fight. I think for optimal experience, what you do is you then go to his reliquary, wait till he gets his soul back, you get the experience for him completing the quest that way, you then very quickly attack him, and you can get into a fight with him. Although I don't know whether I'm going to be able to pull it off. And honestly, I'm not that worried. There's some bears down there. Where are we going? I kind of want to go this way because there's a bit up here that I didn't explore. Yeah, there was some stuff around Mortis I didn't fully explore, so I think I'm actually going to go back that way. But I need to be on this side of the bridge, so I actually need to turn around. Come back the way I went. Get to here. The reason I did that separately with both characters is because they won't walk through this poison unless I order them to walk through the poison. Unfortunately. It's the reality of the situation. Then with Loisa again. She won't walk through unless I tell her specifically to walk through. I think there's a fight over there that we can do, but I don't want to do that quite yet.
Smells like blood and death. I wonder what I've stumbled upon.
Interesting. Blood spots.
Where you hiding, Daddy's boy? Where you hiding?
Who are you looking for?
Snake caught round a pile of filth. Puddle of sick dog's piss. My apprentice! I loved him as my own. Spoiled, irreverent, arrogant, treacherous pustule. I loved him as my own. I want his head in my hands. I want his head in the dirt, sticky with worms, picked to the bones by buzzards. Bring it to me! Bring it to me! Head of the dog, Garvin! Garvin!
Garvin. Interesting. Ask what came between them that led to the murder.
Spoiled like green milk, like a stinking egg. His hands were bigger than his head. He wanted and wanted, but didn't know enough. Never enough. He'll got the business, same as he did me. Rat, pig, dog.
Feel pity for the tormented soul and offer to get him his revenge.
Find him, feel his heart, squeeze it dry, squeeze it dead. Bring the head, bring the head.
Find Garvin and give him his head. Presumably this is where he was buried.
must be Garvin's mentor. Buried in a shallow grave, poor fellow.
There's a backpack here. With a wooden box in it. As soon as we take that, we get attacked.
Nice try.
I feel fairly safe in killing this. It's gonna be a lot easier than the previous fight, I can tell you that much for free. Alright. Do this. Do this. Do this. Then global cooling. Perfect. So then we want to teleport you over to the same spot. And pretty much do second verse same as the first. I think I can probably just do enough damage to kill them all. So I'm just going to output damage as much as possible. I may as well haste myself and put myself at a position where I'm going to be doing more damage. Probably should have done that first, really, but I didn't. I don't know if that's high enough that I'm going to be doing extra damage, but we'll see. Doesn't look like it. Two dead, just this one. Should be fairly simple to take out, I think. Sure, end turn, I guess. It's an enraged undead bear. It seems like Solora is just perpetually knocked down, or he was perpetually knocked down there, which is odd. In any case, that's done with. There is a troll up on the bridge here. Probably not going to do business with it, but I'll talk to it.
Back off, pigeon! This is my bridge, and I don't suffer fools on it.
The enormous, unusually red troll looms over you with his fists clenched threateningly. His expression is stern, yet you can see the tiniest twinkle in his intelligent eyes.
Didn't hear me the first time, parrot?
So you heard him fine. He doesn't suffer fools, and you're no fool.
He smiles a jagged and magnanimous grin. Each pitchfork-pointed tooth seems to threaten you individually.
We'll see.
It's a cool line as well.
You want to cross my bridge?
Side-eyeing the dead void work and say you don't want to end up like that.
Well, I killed them. Nobody crosses my bridge for free, and they didn't pay the toll. Mind you, they hadn't tongues to bargain with, nor pockets for coin. But still, a troll must stand by his principles.
Ask how his principles mesh with extorting money for the use of a public bridge.
Look at this wreck. No taxpayer coin has touched it in a hot century.
Fair point.
He kicks the edge of the bridge, sending a sizable chunk of rock flying perilously close to your eye.
I'm the only thing standing between this bridge and the void. These days, everything is in decline.
fair enough. Not an ass across the bridge.
He rubs his leathery hands together with glee.
Sure.
5 grand.
One regular priced bridge crossing coming, and I don't want to hear any whiny little baby noises about it either.
That's too rich for your blood. Hands up, back away.
If you won't pay, you...
I'm not paying 5 grand to get over that bridge, particularly because I can get over there for free, and there's also another troll with another bridge who will let you go over for 5. It's quite funny, actually, that if you talk to him, he'll task you with going to kill the other troll, because the other troll's hurting his business. It's kind of funny. Alright, so this is where we fought Mortis. But we also have this area to the left, to which we never went.
Whatever happened here, it was a massacre.
Indeed. Found a key. I did not mean to get in that bedroll.
There's food, bedding, and ash in here. Looks like someone cleared out of this nook in a hurry.
Interesting. There's actually one of Lohal's dwarfs in there that survived all this bullshit. If you find him before going to Mortis, you can actually talk him and tell him to go back to Stone Crusher's armor. Huh. Pretty good armor. Better than hers? Probably. Cool. Did not mean to do that, but okay. Identify this wand. Wow. Blinded, 5% critical chance. Is that better than yours? Arguable. Much better than yours. Manage runes. Get rid of this runestone, please. Sell that, sell that. Sell that, sell that. Key is for something. Alright. Key presumably is for this chest. Indeed. This is why I want to come up here, by the way. I want to finish exploring the part that I didn't explore before I head off. This was the part we came up. We actually skipped over this section ever so slightly. So there wasn't actually a lot up here because that NPC is actually already left. I don't know whether they died or whether they left, but one way or the other, they're not here. So, I guess the plus side is we've now explored all of this, all down here, up to that bridge, all the way up here. So we've actually explored a fairly big chunk. I think I want to go back here, though. I know where that Lich's reliquary is. What's up here? Not just a carver. I also know where GARVIN is.
Ah, finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
So you spoke to someone who knows him. Someone named Liam.
Ah, my poor mentor. Lost to the wilds, I regret to inform you. Take it from me. Avoid the open country around here. The Voidwoken are not to be trifled with.
Laugh, he'd blame Voidwoken for a murder he himself committed.
He looks at you with his brow knitted, lips pursed, pain painted mask-like upon his face.
What a loathsome thing to say to one mourning the loss of his finest friend and mentor. Good day. You again.
I'll take my leave. Something interesting we can do here.
Paradise against all the odds.
Hello, you.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Recall a common greeting from the generation ago and respond in kind. Any 7 blessings upon us undeserving.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and pours you a generous portion of an amber liquor.
Cool.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a lizard, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Niles the Flencer. Lie and tell her that you heard there'd been quite some trouble with Voidwork in here and you want to offer your assistance.
They have been a trial, that's for certain. But the Magisters are here. They'll protect us. You can rest your hat on that, sure as the sun to rise. My boy Niles will make sure of that.
We've already met and killed Niles. He was the psychopath that was in the bottom of Fort Joy, who was slicing up people and making meat golems.
Anyhow, what can I get you?
If she's a mother to a Magister, her womb is cursed indeed. God damn. Well, ask what she has to offer.
We've only got amber ale, I'm afraid. Can't spare the potatoes for hard alcohol. If you'd like something that'll stick to your ribs, I'd flag down Loverick and get yourself a bowl of the house stew.
Loverick, okay. There he is.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face. A smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic. A smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
I know that smile.
My lord. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
Ask for a bowl of stew.
A bold choice, on the face of it, unless you're looking for something a little more tantalizing than a meaty stew and a mildly alcoholic brew.
He raises an eyebrow and gives you a sly look.
Whoops. Thank him and leave. I'll do that quest later. But I have a bowl of stew now. And this guy keeps asking for stew, so I can give him stew.
As long as I don't think about it.
An easier way to do it, however. Poison fish. God damn it. Now I have to go buy more stew. Also, I smell, apparently. I love the fact that stew makes you smell. That's kind of funny. I guess probably because it contains onion. By the way, I'm doing this with prior knowledge, but if we go here.
Occupied! Oh, unholy hells!
Ask her if she's alright.
Do I sound like I'm alright? That's what I get. Bloody tainted stew!
That's what she means, tainted stew.
Makes a little, fish into some of my stew. Bloody mackerel must have been tainted. Save me, Lucian!
It gives you the recipe for tainted stew, which is what we're making. Food. Apparently it's not counted as food. I guess kind of makes sense. Potions? No. Objects? Objects, there we go. Yeah. Any void-tainted fish and a meaty stew. I think this should work. I think poisoned fish counts as void-tainted.
A look of recognition passes across his face.
Pipe down, will you?
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to escape.
What'll it be?
What we want to do is combine that with fish. If I can see the fish anywhere. I think I'm blind. There it is. Damn it. Poison doesn't count as void tainted. I'm gonna cut until I have... can't be that hard to get a void tainted fish, surely. Poisoned.
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place...
Oh, there, lizard. Reach for a weapon and I'll see you gutted, filleted and pickled. Now, I'm looking for someone. You might even know him. Grey cloak, grey beard, a satchel of books under one arm.
Haven't seen anyone.
Of course you haven't. Your kind would never rat out a sorcerer, would you? If I find you're hiding him from me, I'll cut off bits that won't grow back. If you see anything suspicious, report it immediately, skink.
Flex your
Understand?
claws and walk away from the insolent human without a word. Void tainted yellow, right? Yoinked. Combine with the stew, which I guess is probably at the top. I'm really horrible at seeing shit in my inventory here.
You tell the magisters.
I'm gonna blame it on being sick. Probably not a bad idea. There it is. There we go, tainted stew. That was more work than it was worth, probably. Just so I can take Garvin out. What is that putrid stench? I stink, apparently. Hello.
You again?
You still interested in the house stew?
Always.
I haven't forgotten what I've heard about the chef's mastery of the pot and cleaver. I'm simply waiting to have it proven to me.
Offer him the tainted stew. Tell him the batch is especially worthwhile.
It smells truly divine. And different somehow. Perhaps a special mixture from the house?
Garvin tastes the stew, then begins spooning it into his mouth. He sighs with pleasure. His eyes go wide.
Oh no. Oh no. 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 Something isn't right. I need to... go! Move! I don't feel so well.
There's outhouses out here. So he's in the outhouse.
Go away! That smells like the god's damn death fog. I swear something must have crawled up in the inside there.
Blasted stew!
Fucking... attack him.
Mistake.
Oh! So out of the open.
Cool. We get Garvin's head. Also his boots, but I don't really care about that. Also a battered key. And interestingly, we found a chest, so I wonder.
What was in that blasted stew?
We can open said key. Fantastic. Battered key can disappear, no longer need it. Alright, so next time, now that Garvin's dead, we will actually go back and take that head back to the person who wanted it. But that's going to be it for this episode, so if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. And again, apologies for my voice, and my general, probably shitty commentary if I would have had to guess, because I kind of feel like shit. In any case, thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.